Hi, welcome back to the Spirit's Path. This is Dee, and today's tarot card of the day out of the Wildwood Tarot deck is Knight of Stones in the Horse. And what a week we got going. We got all the court cards, and we got two major arcana, and that Five of Stones Endurance still out there. So, as I've talked about, Knights are fighters, negotiators in my mind. Knights are also significant of going on a quest or making an offer. All right, so however you want to look at that. Stones is about materialism, stability. We got the King of Stones here a couple days ago, giving his advice. Now we got that Knight of Stones coming out. Now this horse it's free to show you the path that you are on. And the way I kind of like to think about this horse is he's going to carry you to where you need to go. Okay, wherever it is, for that stability and security you're looking for, he's going to show you, or she is going to show you how to get there. Now, if this is a person, as we talk about the characteristics, this is someone who gets a job done, a person who will stand by you. Okay, just like that horse, if you get on him or her, and you're riding to wherever, it's going to take you to where you want to go. Okay, he's going to be there as long as you feed him and water him. He's going to be there to get the job done for you. And that horse always, he'll be there to stand by you on your journey. All these court cards, are there to support you on your journey. Okay, a couple of weeks ago we talked about the quests that were coming up with all the knights that are coming on, and the knights, the queens and the kings that came out, to support your journey, give you the advice, and this is no different this week. Okay, this is a journey of love and of strength. Okay, for yourself, finding out who you really are. Okay, looking deep within. Okay, to figure out, what it is that your quest that you're on. How do I go about changing myself before I go about changing others? It's looking within in your own soul, looking within your own heart, looking within your own character. Okay, to decide, is this the path, that I'm on, or is this a path somebody else wants me on? And that's a tough question, because sometimes you don't even realize that you're on another path that's not your own. Somehow you got diverted off of it, through talking with people, through, relationships, and you're not even realizing that you're not on your own path. Okay, this horse will guide you back to that true path. If this is an aspect or a process, this is somebody that's going to be going over the details, okay? Making sure the T's are dotted and the I's are crossed. I hope you guys caught that. The I's are dotted and the T's are crossed. I said that for a reason, to see if you catch it. It's also somebody that's taking pride in their task, okay? This could be you in the workplace, okay? Doing, working on a project. Okay, you're making sure that you're paying attention to detail, making sure that you have gone through and looked at all the numbers, all the books, and come up with the right answer. Okay, before you present it to a boss or to a client or to a vendor. If this is an event just like this horse, it's going to be persistent. You have to be persistent in whatever it is you're doing. If it's a quest you're on, if you want to learn how to ride a bike, you have to be persistent. You might fall off a couple times, but at least you're persistent to get back up on it and ride it again. If this is an event as well, it could be employment. There could be employment coming to you, for that security and stability. That's kind of what that Stones talks about. Is making sure that you're on a quest for employment, maybe. Think about that. We're still in the COVID situation. Some of us are still employed. Some of us may not be. This might be a great opportunity to, to update your resume, all right, and get it out there and let some of these court cards, help manifest that dream, or that passion that you have to continue moving forward. All right. So one of the questions that this Knight of Stones, this horse asks is, where do you need to push through? Where do you need to take that next step on your journey, okay, to be that fighter negotiator, okay, or to start your quest? What is it you need to do? Who do you need to contact? What's that first step in your project or in that relationship or in, that social gathering. Okay. The other question it asks is, what is holding you back? So, it's really, you have to look forward as well as backwards. Okay. What do you need to push through? But what's holding you back from moving forward? It can't be for a lack of strength, because that's what the woodward is giving you. All right? It can't be from the lack of kingly advice, because that's what the wolf is giving you. You sought that wolf out. You wanted that advice from him so you can move forward. You're loving yourself. Okay, you're looking deep within. That's what the forest lovers is telling me. Okay, that forest lovers is, it wants that balance. Okay, this knight of stones, this horse, it's going to carry you to that balance. Okay, it's going to help you look within, to tell you what's holding you back. Because if something's holding you back, then you got too much coming in from the other side. So you have to balance that out. Okay, same thing with, what do you need to push through? If there's so much coming in from the other side, and it's not equal, let's say it's 75-25, you got to get back to that 50-50, right there in the middle. All right? Page of Stones. He's out there to learn. I mean, the only thing you're missing right now on a stones courts is the queen. And that's the hair. But, you do have that queen of vessels that's out there. She's willing to self-sacrifice. All right, she's willing to nurture. She's willing to give you that wisdom, okay, to understand where you're going, okay? Maybe to, the emotional wisdom to keep you grounded. Pair that up with that forest lovers, that grounding energy, as well as the woodward with that grounding energy, okay? And to me, that's a perfect case of stones. All, two major arcana and that Queen of Vessels. They're all leading you down the right path to that stability and security that you're looking for. The King's there, the Page is there, and then you have that Five of Stones earlier this week, looking for that endurance. You have to endure the hard times to get to the good times. The good thing about that is while you're taking shelter from the storm, that horse is just waiting to pick you up and say, hey, come on, let's move forward. Let's go out and learn something. Maybe we need to learn something about ourselves, to become balanced, to look within, to understand where, we have to love ourselves before we love anybody else. That King of Stones is saying, you know what? You can have the world. I'm here to support you. Even though it's the dead of winter, in the middle of summer, I'm here to support you. I know what's going on in my kingdom. I've let this night come out to help you. To help find that quest that you're on. To remind you of the journey that you're on. And then this woodward is there to strengthen, give you that inner strength. That inner strength of loving yourself. That inner strength of being able to take on that quest. That inner strength of being able to look at your situation and say, you know what? I'm not satisfied with this. I want something more. You have to create that for yourself. And that's where this Knight of Stones comes in. Maybe you have to fight and negotiate with your boss to get that satisfaction. Or your significant other to get that satisfaction in a relationship. Or, with a group of friends to get that satisfaction in a social setting. Let's look at a social setting. Maybe everybody's not following the same guidelines you're following about staying safe and wearing a mask. Maybe you have to fight and negotiate with your friends, or just say to yourself, you know what? If they don't want to take, their health serious, then I'm not going to hang around them because they're not concerned about my health. So let that Knight of Stones sink in. Find out where do you need to push through, and also what is holding you back from moving forward. You got the strength, you have the balance, you got the looking within. A lot of court cards. This is a powerful week as far as I'm concerned. All these court cards, all these people in your life, to give you the direction and advice that you need. So this is D for the Spirit's Path. Leave your comments down below. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel and share it with others. And we'll talk to you tomorrow. Take care. God bless. Stay safe. And stay cool, everybody.